For a downhill mountain bike racer, competing in the UCI World Cup Series is the absolute pinnacle of the sport. Riders from all corners of the globe will spend 6 months of the year on the road in pursuit of that elusive perfect race run. But only the very best can win on any one day. There is no margin for error. For the Lapierre Gravity Republic team, they come into the new season off the back of an outstanding year in 2013. With 15 World Cup and World Championship podiums, 4 overall series medals and a junior World Cup win, with the team finishing 2nd overall in the standings, the only thing missing was an elite World Cup race win in the ultra-competitive men's category. In 2014, the pressure is on for the team's 2 elite riders, Blenkinsop and Loïc Bruni, to finally deliver that elusive first World Cup win. This is their dream. This is a life worth winning.
I just do what I do. You see me? I just do what I do. I just do what I do. I don't know about you. I just do what I do. Check. I just do what I do. You see me? I just do what I do. Feel me? I just do what I do. I don't know about you. I just do what I do. Listen to this rhyming exhibition. I'm something you ain't seen, like an honest politician. This ain't just head hitting. A lot of pinch nerves on necks are caused by bars that bless spitting. Wait, don't hate, I just move how I move. I can't describe what it is, I just do what I do. I am better than any rapper from here to wherever, and my legacy will harass my offsprings forever. I flow and write better than any, I'm the hottest, and trust me, that's not being conceited, that's being modest. I'm being honest, pop up my collar, school of hard knocks, I graduated with honors. I just do what I do. You see me? I just do what I do. I just do what I do. I don't know about you. I just do what I do. Check. I just do what I do.
In the south of France, team manager Laurent Delorme is working hard on preparations for the new season. As a 10-year-old veteran of the World Cup circus, his experience and knowledge is invaluable to the Lapierre Gravity Republic team.
The first professional team was at Q-Bikes, and it was the first time that a boss gave me a budget, and I had to take care of this budget. We created from nothing to an international mountain bike team. I think it was 11 years ago. It was a super small brand, but the group was a big group because they were producing some bikes for mass market. At Q-Bikes, it was the first time that we had enough money to create an international team. It was the first step of the learning, you know, and it was a really interesting part of the story. I saw that the gap between the strong team, the more efficient team, and us was enormous.
It's the first time with you know, the big structure, and we start exactly, you know, the big history, the pure agency, and during 3 years, definitely is a good work for the future, you know. I think during the 3 years we make a good job, and after, I think, get ready for the big one, you know.
Got to do the jumps. You look like an idiot if you don't.
In 2008, the team started a new deal with French brand Lapierre, also hiring 2 new riders, Spanish elite David Vasquez and British junior Danny Hart.
We started the project with Lapierre with 2 successful riders.
I started riding for Lapierre, powered by Saab Salomon it was back then, in 2008. And so my dad approached them, you know, my dad does all my management stuff, if you like, and he approached them, and we ended up coming to an arrangement, and it was really good of them to give me a chance, because it's hard to get onto a World Cup team straight away as a first-year junior.
David was supposed to be the leader, and Danny was supposed to follow. He was junior rider, and in fact, just after I think it was in New Zealand, there was some really big jump, and Danny said to David, okay, stay here, I will open all the jumps. And he started the relation like this, and he said, okay, I respect you, but I am the young rider, and I will smash everything.
It was going to be Danny Hart and me. And I really thought it was a great combination because I had the experience and Danny Hart was the young one, so you can always get some of his energy. It was actually a tough year, especially the first one. It was a really tough year, just we didn't get the results we were expecting. And yeah, having Danny there, it was also pushing me to try to stay on top, you know.
going into a French team for me, it was quite eye-opening, like trying to explain things, and the language barrier was quite substantial sometimes. Like I would take things the wrong way and they wouldn't know how to put things to me, and Jack used to just smile and nod at me and I'd be like, oh, he didn't understand that, so let's try again. Sometimes it came across quite hard and upset me a little bit, and then I'd go tell my dad, and then my dad would be like, oh, what's going on here, this, that and the other. As my dad always just wants the best for me, and if I wasn't happy he would voice his opinion. There was a lot of miscommunications, I think.
By 2009, Danny was already an established name in only his second World Cup season. At the last race in Schladming, Austria, all he needed to do was finish his race run to take the Junior World Cup Series overall, sweetly on his 18th birthday.
How you feeling today? You nervous?
Good, because I'm 18.
Oh, it's your birthday, isn't it?
Oh, happy birthday, Dad.
I am 18, everyone. Looking forward to tonight, I am.
Birthday beats.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, actually. Good night's sleep, I'm ready for it. I wanted to win the Junior World Champs and the World Cup overall, and fortunately I missed the Junior World Champs, just wasn't fast enough on the day, but I knew I was consistent and I was doing well in the World Cups, and I took a World Cup overall, and that was all with the help of the team, and it turned out really well. It was a learning curve for us all, I believe. I think I was the first junior he'd worked with as well, and my dad, it was the first time that he'd let the reins go off me and let me go and do my own thing with the team, and yeah, it was just a big learning curve all in all. It was just crazy.
Step by step, the team was beginning to find its place amongst the leading powers of the World Cup circuit. In 2009, Kiwi rider Sam Blenkinsop was approaching the end of his contract with Yeti, and team manager Laurent was keen to secure his signature for the 2010 season.
After last year I wanted to just be on the podium like every race, but it's hard, It's hard to all small like the shorter tracks and stuff. It's just hard to have like a good run and that kind of stuff. And I know next year's going to be sick with all the tracks it's mean, so I just can't wait for next year.
Sam Blenkinsop for me was kind of a dream. When I was looking in the videos, I used to tell to everybody, okay, I absolutely want to work with this kid because he's got the good face, he's got always the smile, and you can feel, you can watch that he's happy on the bike. I called Gilles Lapierre and I said, okay, I will do an offer for the kid I absolutely want. It's Sam Blenkinsop.
The main part for me, just because I was on Yeti the year before, and it seemed a little bit more professional than what I'd been on before, and working with Jack, and it was going to help me, and it seemed like it did. Like the first year I was on the team, I don't know, just everything seemed to click, you know.
Sam immediately warmed to his new European surroundings, rewarding the team's financial gamble to sign a top elite rider with multiple podiums in his first season.
All I had to do was just ride a pretty solid race at the last one in Wyndham, and ended up third on the day and then third in the overall, and that was like my best overall result until now, and still is. So.
Yeah, good job for the season. I'm very happy. It's the first season with a big rider, and we are very happy with the team and the bike and everything. Look at that, man! It's amazing! It's Sam Blenkinsop. He's the best in the world.
I remember exactly the time I first met Sam and Cam. I landed in Scotland before them for the first World Cup I did. I was with Jack, and he was like, I was asking so many questions to him, like how is Sam, how is Cam, what do they eat, what do they do?
I remember the first time in Glencoe, the race in the UK. Just see what, just like that on Blinking. Never on the back, just, ah, Blinking, he's there. Oh no, Blinking.
Oh, like, hello, I'm Loïc. Hey Cam, I'm Loïc. Cam was a big guy, I was like, oh shit.
In 11, we decided to include Cameron Cole and also Loïc Bruni. Why Loïc Bruni? Because he was one of the fastest junior. Then it's not because he was French, but he was fast. Then we wanted him in the team.
That's where the new team member has joined you this.
Oh, Loïc, the French one.
What's he like?
Yeah, he's good, man. He's I know he's a bit of a character. He's pretty relaxed, you know, and seems to be pretty you know, easy with stuff, and he's did a run with him before, and he's pretty fast. So yeah, he's a good kid. He should be maybe surprising a few people this weekend, I think, with his speed. So
do you think he'll pick up some bad habits being around you guys?
Nah, good habits, man.
He'll be more relaxed hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Won't be as stressing.
Because of Sam was the idol of Loïc, sometimes the relation was not natural. It was more artificial. It was like in a movie.
My first run, crash in the third corners, big flat body, and after I see Blenky flying in the wood. No, not a crash, a fly. Yeah, really. 10 meters.
Loïc was in love with Blenky, and he was working and sharing some good time with Cameron.
We kind of, I guess, rubbed off on him naturally, you know, like we were top 5 guys in the sport, me and Sam, at that point, and he was, you know, pretty impressionable, you know, being so young.
Did you pick him, Bruni? He's a junior, he's a young kid. Does he get there?
Yeah, usually. We try.
You're a big kid.
Like at school, you know.
I push you off.
Steal his lunch.
Cam il est très joli. It's good, man.
Yeah, as soon as he came on the team, it was just like an easy thing, you know, easy fit. But from the start, he was just like, oh, eat shit and crap everywhere. Didn't really row about too much and just had fun.
And the charismatic young Frenchman slotted right into the team dynamic alongside the Kiwi duo of Sam and Cam. He was also capturing the attention of everyone in the industry as the young rider to watch as focus shifted towards 2012. Now entering their 8th season on the World Cup scene, the team weren't afraid to start pushing the limits. 2012 saw the arrival of the new state-of-the-art motocross-style truck and trailer pit setup. Bought from the Pro Circuit motocross team, this was a dream come true for everyone connected with Lapierre, providing them with a 5-star base to work from and maximising their exposure in the paddock.
After SRAM, we were the first team to come back on the World Cup with a big truck and trailer.
Straight away that first year we got the truck, it was always like, everyone wanted to check it out, you know.
It was something like a tool, the good tool to help the riders to be faster and faster and to help also the staff to work better.
They say a change is as good as a rest, and this rang true as Cam and Loïc continued their good form into the new season. Missing the first race in South Africa due to injury, Cam was able to make his return with a brilliant 5th place on one of the toughest tracks on the circuit in Val di Sole, Italy. However, not all was right in the Blenkinsop camp and he found himself in a bad run of form. Last stepping onto the podium at the World Championships at the end of 2011, he would miss out on a top 5 result in 2012, finishing a disappointing 15th overall in the series.
I had kind of just 2 bad years, well, not bad years, but I think I just felt like I was going fast, so I didn't really need to do anything more, you know.
With the hungry young Frenchman Bruni hot on his heels, Blenkinsop found himself looking backwards instead of forwards. With Cam confirmed as leaving at the end of the year, this may have saved his Lapierre career, as Bruni continued to impress in his 2nd junior season. Outperforming his idol in 2 of the 7 races and stepping onto his first elite podium in Wyndham, as well as winning the Junior World Championships in Leogang, the stage was set for a showdown year in 2013 between Bruni and Blenkinsop.
After junior year, you need to be consistent and try to start a top 10, maybe 1 or 2 good races.
With the pressure off for Bruni as he entered his first year of elite racing and a rejuvenated Blenkinsop back on a World Cup podium at the first race in Fort William, the two would switch overall places countless times through the season, culminating in a dramatic finale which saw Bruni and Blenky finish 4th and 5th overall in the series, whilst Bruni recorded his best ever result in a World Cup with an unbelievable 2nd place in the stunning Austrian Alps. Confidence could not have been higher coming to the end of the year, and everyone was looking forward to the year ahead in 2014. With the 2013 Downhill World Cup coming down to the very last race run of the season, 14 was one of the most hotly anticipated in the history of the sport.
To see what it has done in, I guess 15 years is incredible.
Laurent wants results. He doesn't come and say, oh, you better win today. No one's going to perform really well if someone comes and says that before your race, you know?
I like for William because God is a track I like, and yeah, it was a big challenge because we received the bikes, and I want to do well, and I have to do well.
After his second place finish in 2013 for Bruni, he knew that here was a course where no other rider could get close to his level of speed and performance.
He has to push because a win you always have to push, and I think he's able to be consistent and really efficient with a big push, and with a big aggressivity on the bike he's able to win.